And so, what I would like you to do is begin to focus your attention on your own breath. And use the breath as a vehicle to quiet the mind and to communicate with the body. Use it as a way for the mind and the body to interact with each other. Yoga means union. We're trying to unify our mind, our body, and our breath for the purpose of achieving a calm, a relaxation, a readiness to take on the rest of the week. So just start to quiet your mind and listen to the breath. Notice the quality of the breath. Bring your attention to your sense of touch in your nostrils. Notice the coolness of the in-breath, the fresh prana, the newness. On your exhalation, notice the warmth. Notice your contribution to that breath. I like to put an aspirational quality to the breath sometimes, so you can imagine that on the in-breath you have the opportunity to take in the now, the new, the fresh, and then on the exhalation you have the opportunity to let go and surrender. And see if on your next exhalation you can go ahead and give a numerical quality, a numerical count to the breath. And see if you can match that on the following inhalation. So the purpose here is to give the mind something to focus on so it doesn't wander off. And also a way to balance the inhalation and the exhalation. And see if on your next exhalation you can add a beat or two to that numerical count. And then match that on the following inhalation. So not only balancing the breath, but also elongating, long, smooth, steady inhalation. Long, smooth, steady exhalation. And see if on your next exhalation you can add yet another beat or two to that count. And of course, match that on the following inhalation. And notice that as we take the time to quiet our breath and calm our breath, we tend to calm our minds. And so see, please, if after your next exhalation you can go ahead and stop counting. Just go ahead and take a moment to reset the breath. We're going to work on our 3-part breath here in a second, but just take a moment to breathe normally. Notice the difference between active breath work and passive breath work, or just breathing normally. We do that automatically, of course. And so let's work on our 3-part breath now. So we start with the belly breath. Place the middle fingers on either side of the navel. The fingers spread over on the belly. We're going to feel that as an outward expansion. Let's all empty our lungs together. And taking a full deep inhale at the belly. Add a little at the middle, little at the top, and exhale. And as we exhale, we let everything go. So empty, empty, empty everything out. Now full deep inhale at the belly. Add a little at the middle, little at the top, and exhale. And empty the lungs with exhalation. Empty, 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 all of it out. Now full deep inhale at the belly. Add a little at the middle, little at the top, and exhale. Empty the lungs completely with exhalation. And one more time for the belly breath. Full deep inhale there. Add a little at the middle, little at the top, and release your hands to your lap as you exhale. Let the chin incline slightly downward. Soft focus the eyes. Just breathe normally, please. So once again, take a little pause to reset before we move on to our next element of the three-part breath. And that will be our middle lungs. We feel it as a sideways expansion. So I'd like you to place your hands on the sides of your rib cage, please. Let's empty our lungs together. Take in a little at the belly. Now fill the middle. And add at the top. And exhale. And empty the lungs completely with exhalation. Now a little at the belly. Fill the middle. Add at the top, and exhale, and empty, 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 empty. Now a little at the belly, fill the middle, add at the top, and exhale. And of course, one more time for the middle lungs, a little at the belly, fill the middle, add at the top, and release your hands to your lap as you exhale. Let the chin come down. Soft focus the eyes. Just breathe normally, please. Take a moment to notice the difference between active work with the lungs and then the way your mind works when it's just engaged in its normal flow of life. Let's work on our upper lungs now. So place your fingers along your collarbone at the base of the throat. We're going to feel that as an outward expansion once again. Let's empty our lungs together. Take in a little at the belly and a little at the middle. Now fill the top. And exhale. And empty the lungs completely. Empty, empty, empty. Everything out now. A little at the belly. A little at the middle. Fill the top. And exhale. And empty the lungs completely with exhalation. Empty, empty. Everything out. Now a little at the belly. A little at the middle. And then completely fill the top. And exhale. And one more time for the upper lungs, please. So a little at the belly, little at the middle, and really fill the top. And release your hands to your lap as you exhale. And empty the lungs completely with exhalation. Very good. And just breathe normally for a moment. And here at Beginner Yoga at the Volcano Art Center, we like to complete our pranayama practice that we start our yoga with a few repetitions of the lion face breath, in that we cross our eyes, stick out our tongue, and exhale forcefully through our mouths. So I'd like you all to empty your lungs completely, please. Now take in a full deep inhale through the nose. Cross your eyes, stick out your tongue, and press it all out, please. And inhale back. And just take a moment to breathe normally. So just soft focus, relax for a moment, breathe normally. We use the lion face as an excellent way to send any cares, worries, anxieties from the day on their way. We can bundle them up and send them off with our exhalation. So let's first please exhale together. Taking a full deep inhale through the nose. Cross your eyes, stick out your tongue, and push it all out. And inhale back. And just breathe normally. And we will do one more lion face. So let's all empty our lungs together first. Taking a full deep inhale through the nose. Cross your eyes, stick out your tongue, and inhale back. And breathe, and just breathe. And when you're ready, swing your legs around in front. We'll come to angle pose, feet out in front. Toes back towards knees, heels out towards me. Let's empty our lungs together. And as we start to inhale, reach out over your feet and up. Exhale, curl halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale out and up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale out and up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale out and up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale out and up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale out and up, and fill the lungs. And now as you exhale, place one vertebrae on the floor at a time as you come to lying flat on your back, arms up overhead, straight line from heels to fingertips, please. Let's all exhale together here. And inhale and stretch, heels to fingertips. And exhale, release. And inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. Inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. Inhale and stretch, heels to fingertips. And exhale, release. Now, just the right side of the body, inhale and stretch the right side, right heel to fingertips. And exhale, release. And the left side of the body, left heel to left fingertip. And exhale, release. And the right side of the body, inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And the left side of the body, inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And the right side of the body, inhale and stretch. Exhale, release. And the left side of the body, inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. Now, lateral stretch, left heel, right hand, please. Inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And right heel, left hand, inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And left heel, right hand, inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And right heel, left hand, inhale and stretch. Exhale, release. And left heel, right hand, inhale and stretch. Exhale, release. And right heel, left hand, inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And let the feet flop out. Let the elbows soften. Just take a moment to melt into your mat. Take a precious moment. Here in beginner yoga, we take some time to really take a rest between
things that we're doing so that we get a chance to really focus on what it means to relax. That's one of our goals here, to learn how to relax the body. So let's go ahead and bring our right knee into the chest now. Hands around, squeeze that knee tightly into the chest. Flex the feet so that your toes come back towards your knees, heels out towards me. Take a deep inhale here in center. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And one more time, exhale up, forehead to knee. Now take a full deep inhale as you come back. Drop your arms T from the shoulder, palms down, and press the right heel into the ceiling. Nice straight line on that right leg from the buttock to the heel. Reach up inside the right leg and support it by supporting the calf here. Take a full deep inhale here in center. And then exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And one more time, please. Exhale up, forehead to knee. Inhale back. Drop your arms T, palms down. Full deep inhale here. Now, as you empty your lungs and exhale, slowly lower that right heel to the floor. The slower you go, the more work for your core muscles. So work at what speed works best for you. When both heels are on the floor, let the feet flop out to the side. Turn the palms up to the ceiling and melt down into your mat. Take a moment to really let go. Surrender the body to gravity. And now we'll, of course, do our left knee. So left knee to chest, hands around. Squeeze that knee tightly into the chest. Flex the feet. Feel the back flatten to the floor. Take a deep inhale here in center. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. Inhale back. And one more time, exhale up, forehead to knee. Inhale back, drop the arms T, palms down. Left heel comes into the ceiling. We now reach up inside that left leg. Support the calf, support the leg. Nice straight line from the buttock to the heel. Take a deep inhale here in center. And then exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. Exhale up, forehead to knee. Inhale back. And one more time, please. Exhale up, forehead to knee. Full deep inhale on the way back. Drop your arms T, palms down. As you exhale, slowly lower that left heel to the floor. And then when both heels are on the floor, let the palms turn up to the ceiling. Let the feet flop out to the side. And take a moment to let go. Now let's work a little bit with our spinal twist. So reach your hands down by the sides of your body. Bend both knees. Bring the heels towards the buttocks. Reach down and see if you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Bring the feet together, legs together, knees together. And then bring your arms back out. T, palms down, please. Take a full deep inhale here in center. And then exhale, drop your knees right, look left. And inhale back to center. And exhale, drop your knees left, look right. And inhale back to center. And exhale, drop your knees right, look left. And inhale back to center. And exhale, drop your knees left, look right. And inhale back to center. And exhale, drop your knees right, look left. And inhale back to center. And exhale, drop your knees left, look right. And inhale back to center. And just stop here in center for a moment as we reset for another spinal twist. So I'd like you to go ahead and flatten your right leg to the floor. And then take your left foot and step over to the right side of the right knee. Bring your right hand up on top of the left knee. Your focus is still straight up to the ceiling, center. Take a deep inhale here in center. And then exhale, twist right and hold. Use the weight of that right arm, not its arm strength, to bring the body over to the right into the twist. Don't forget the upper spine by looking left over the shoulder. Breathe into the twist. Use the breath as a vehicle here to open the vertebrae, to find space in between the vertebrae. So breathe into any tightness here. And just hold and breathe for a moment. And then let's exhale together. And then inhale the knee back to center. Bring that right arm out, T, palms down, step the left leg over left side. Slide it down flat. Bend the right knee and the right foot comes up next to the left knee. And we step over to the left side of the left leg. Left hand comes up on top of right knee. Focus is still straight up to the ceiling in center. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, twist left, look right. And hold. Hold and breathe. So use the weight of the arm, use the power of the twist, use the breath as a vehicle. You'll notice that as you inhale, the knee tends to come up a little. And then as you exhale, can you use the weight of the arm to let go and open the spine a little more. So breathe into that twist. Let's all exhale together. And inhale that knee back up to center. Bring the left arm out, T, palms down, step the right leg over. Let's bend our left knee now and bring both knees into the chest. Arms around. Squeeze the knees tightly into the chest. Flex the feet so the toes come back towards your knees. Take a deep inhale here and exhale up. Forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knee. Inhale back, drop your arms, T, palms down, bring both heels into the ceiling now. Fill the lungs with inhalation, full deep inhale here. And now bring your arms to the side of the body so you can support your back a little bit as with exhalation you slowly lower both heels to the floor. And when both heels are on the floor, let the feet flop out to the side, turn the palms up to the ceiling, and let go for a moment. Now let's work on our crescent pose here on the floor where we can have a nice straight spine. So bring your arms up overhead. Flex your feet so your toes come back towards your knees and take a deep inhale and stretch from fingertips to heels. And exhale, release. Now, maintaining that straight line from your waist to your fingertips, go ahead and start walking your heels to the right an inch or two at a time and bring the lower body as far over to the right as you can, keeping the entire back of the body flat on the floor. So come over as far as you can before the hips want to come up or the shoulders do or any other part. When you're over as far as you can, bring the toes back towards the knees. Take a deep inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. Now, can you walk your heels over another 1/4 inch or so to the right now that you've opened up your spine? If you can, do so. Bring the toes back towards the knees and take one more inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And walk the heels back to the center of your mat. Body in the center of the mat, a straight line from heels to fingertips. Take a deep inhale here and stretch. And exhale, release. And then start walking the heels to the left an inch or two at a time. Same thing. Go over as far to the left as you can, keeping the entire back of the body flat on the floor. When you're over as far as you can be to the left, bring the toes back towards the knees. Take a deep inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And can you walk a 1/4 inch more to the left now with your heels? Try. Bring the toes back towards the knees and take a deep inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And walk the heels back to center. So straight line, center of the mat from heels to fingertips. Exhale here and then take a deep inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. Now we maintain a straight line from our waist to our heels. We use our elbows to scooch the upper body over to the right. Again, as far as we can go over, keeping the back of the body flat on the floor. When you're over as far to the right as you can, bring the arms back up overhead. Flex the feet, bring the toes back towards the knees, and take a deep inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And can you use your elbows to come over a little further to the right now that you've opened up the spine a bit? Try, bring the arms back up overhead. Inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And now use the elbows to bring the upper body to a straight line, center of the mat. Heels to shoulder blades. Bring the arms back overhead. Take a deep inhale and stretch here. And exhale, release. And then use the elbows to bring the upper body to the left. Same thing, left side. The entire back of the body flat on the floor. Come over as far as you can. Bring the arms back up overhead. Bring the toes back towards the knees. Take a deep inhale and stretch. And exhale. And inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And inhale and stretch. And exhale, release. And use the elbows to come over a little bit more to the left. Bring the arms back up overhead. Flex the feet. Take a deep inhale and stretch. And exhale. And then use the elbows to bring the body back into a straight line in the center of your mats. Straight line from heels to shoulders. Arms come back up overhead. Flex the feet. Inhale and stretch. And exhale. And let go for a second. Let the feet flop out for a second. Now let's bring both knees into our chest once again. Arms around. Squeeze the knees tightly into the chest. Flex the feet and flatten the back on the floor. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale up, forehead to knees. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knees. And inhale back. And exhale up, forehead to knees. Inhale back, drop your arms, palms down, keep the knees tight to the chest, please. Now start to make small circles with your knees in one direction. This is a lumbar massage for you, so you know what's going to feel best to you. Work with your own lower spine here and see what diameter circle and what speed of rotation feels best. Go about a half a dozen times in one direction. Stop center, change direction and go the other way. Again, listen to your own low back, see what feels good. And after you've done about half a dozen to each side, stop center, bring your hands back around your knees. Once again, squeeze them tightly into the chest, flex the feet, deep inhale here in center. Exhale up, forehead to knee. Inhale back, round your back, place your hands at the crook of your knees and come to spinal rock and roll, please. So once again, using that same principle as the lumbar massage, go ahead and give yourself a back massage here. Go what speed suits you best. Try to not neglect, if you can, your upper spine up towards your shoulders and your neck. Make sure that you get all the areas of the spine. If you find any flattened or lumpy areas you want to pause on, can do that. Go what speed suits you, but after you're ready, please just roll up to a comfortable seated position. We're going to do a seated spinal twist now. Continuing with our spinal twist ideas. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see the form a little bit better. But what I would like you to do from a cross-legged, or really this will work in almost any seated position, place your left hand on your right knee, right arm comes straight out in front, sweep it around behind and place it at the small of your back. Now, take a moment to reset yourself to this so that you're facing straight ahead towards the center of the room. Deep inhale here in center. And exhale, twist right. And inhale back to center. Full deep inhale. Now exhale, twist right. And inhale back to center. And exhale, twist right. And inhale back to center. Exhale, twist right and hold. Empty the lungs here completely with exhalation. As you start to inhale, release at the neck. Bring the head back around with inhalation. Now exhale the head back around to the right. And inhale, release everything to center. And just pause for a moment in center. Okay, let's place our right hand on our left knee. Left arm comes straight out. Sweep it around behind. Place it at the small of the back. Establish your focus straight ahead towards the center of the room. Empty the lungs here. Full deep inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist left. And hold, empty the lungs completely. Now release at the neck and inhale the head back around right. Exhale the head back around left. And inhale and release to center. And just pause for a moment here in center.
We've been working, of course, also with opening up our hips here in beginner yoga. I've been showing you the tailor pose. For tailor pose, we place the soles of our feet against each other. We want to have a nice straight spine here. So if your tendency is to want to slump, let the feet come out a little bit further, or roll up your mat so that you can place it along the base of the tailbone and let the pelvis tilt down. Have a nice straight spine. So shoulders back and down, long neck, head up, straight ahead. Then we're going to go ahead and just use a little bit of momentum here to loosen up our hamstrings. So go ahead and flap your wings a little bit here in the tailor pose. Very good. And we're going to continue to open up our hips. And as I've told you, normally we don't use momentum as a way to take muscles past their natural stopping spot in almost every other thing that I can think of in yoga. But here in tailor, if our knees are supple, or at least supple enough to handle this, these muscles are long and you can use these type of motions to go ahead and loosen them up a little more. So very good. Let's go ahead and swing the legs around behind now and come to tabletop, please. Tabletop, knees are beneath hips, hands beneath shoulders, fingers spread wide. The top of the feet is flat on the floor. The back is nice and flat but loose, so you can shake your tail a little bit to make sure that the back is comfortably loose. Neck wants to be also sort of loose and comfortable. Let's all take a deep inhale here in tabletop. And exhale, press your pelvis forward, round your shoulders, and come to cat. Inhale, come down through tabletop, bend your elbows, stick out your chin, and come to cow. Exhale through tabletop and come to cat. Inhale through tabletop and come to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, 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 cow. Now this time we're going to go ahead and exhale, cat, but continue pressing as you exhale. Press in the arms and come all the way back down into child's pose. Empty the lungs here with compression. Now as you start to inhale, go ahead and come back up. Tabletop, stick out your chin, bend your elbows, and inhale into cow. Now exhale, cat, and through into child's. And inhale, tabletop, and through it to cow. Exhale, cat, and child's. Inhale, tabletop, and cow. Exhale, cat, and child. Inhale, tabletop, and cow. Exhale, cat, and child. Inhale, tabletop, and cow. And one more time. Exhale, cat. Now this time when you come down to the child's pose, go ahead and melt down
Resting child's pose. Sweep the arms around behind, palms up. Let the body relax down into the floor to whatever extent it can comfortably do so. And just breathe for a moment. And now let's all empty our lungs together. And as we start to inhale, sweep your arms forward, come up on the knees, and reach and arch the back. And then exhale all the way back down. Child's pose, resting. Arms behind, empty the lungs. Use the compression here to empty the lungs. Now start inhaling, arms forward and up and reach and arch. And exhale all the way down. And inhale up. And exhale 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 down. And once again, resting child's pose. Let your forehead rest on the floor. Take a moment to just pause in child's pose. And let's go ahead and bring our arms forward now. Active child's pose. Spread the fingers wide. Press yourself up once again into tabletop, please. Take a moment to check the integrity of your tabletop. Wag your tail, flatten the back, get a good strong tabletop. We're going to come to half pointer dog now. So what I'd like you to do is get a full lungful of air here. Take a full deep inhale. And exhale the right knee to the forehead. And inhale that knee back behind. And exhale in. And inhale back. 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 And go ahead and place that knee on the floor. And now let's do hula hips in one direction just to loosen the hips up. And go ahead and rotate the hips in one direction. Stop center, change direction. Hula hips the other way. And about the same time, amount of times each side. Stop center, pause. Reestablish the integrity of your tabletop. Let's take a full deep inhale here. And exhale, left knee to forehead. And inhale back. And exhale in. 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 And inhale back. And go ahead and place that left knee on the floor and come to sitting back on your haunches if you would. We will be doing eye exercises. So, if sitting like this is uncomfortable, take a moment to sit in a more comfortable position. Cross-legged is fine. Any leg position that suits you. If you're wearing glasses, this is a good time to take them off. Shoulders back and down. Long neck. Golden thread at the top of the head.
Eyes straight ahead, soft focus, blink, 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 blink the eyes many times to get them nicely lubricated, please. And then slowly sweep your eyes up to 12 o'clock. And then a long, slow sweep down to 6 o'clock. Without moving the chin, raise the eyes all the way up to 12 o'clock. And without lowering the chin, all the way back down to 6. And up to 12. And down to 6. And up to 12. And down to 6. And up to 12. And down to 6. And come back to center. And blink, 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 blink. And then all the way to the right to 3 o'clock. And then sweep all the way to the left to 9 o'clock. And right to 3. And left to 9. Right to 3, left to 9, and right to 3, and left to 9. And come back to center, and blink many times. Blink, 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 blink. And now let's go around the clock face, so sweep your eyes up to 12, please, and go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now let's change direction. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, and again, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. And come back to center and blink. Blink, 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 blink. Now, all of you know that it's a lot of fun to do random numbers, but of course, if I commit these random numbers to video, then they won't be random anymore, will they? So, if you're doing this with a videotape, take a moment to just imagine some random numbers and sweep your eyes to random locations. For those of us who are here in the room, we're going to reward our eyes now by rubbing our palms together vigorously. Press hard. Get the palms of your hands very, very warm, please. So, really press, really rub, get them nice and toasty, and when the palms of the hands are really, really warm, cup, place them over the eyes, and let the heat of your hands melt, and reward your eyes. And once again, please, rub, press. Remember all of the hard work that your eyes do. We live in a visual world. We're all on our computers all day long, and now, let your eyes relax. Let them have a small reward. And release. And let's go ahead, if you are on your haunches, great, come back down to child's pose. If you're seated otherwise, take a moment to please reposition to come back down to child's pose. Forehead on the floor, hands behind, palms up, resting child's pose for a moment.
Let's go ahead and bring our hands now in front. Come up on your fingertips, on your spider hands, and walk your hands as far away from the shoulders as you can. Press the palms into the floor, the elbows into the floor. Bring your chin forward and place your chin beneath your hands, butt in the air, throat chakra open wide. Breathe into the throat. Any discomfort in the spine. Hold and breathe here. And breathe. And breathe. And then slide the feet down flat on your belly. Hands are beneath shoulders. Elbows are at your side. Rest on one cheek for a moment here. We use unsupported cobra pose as a way to get our low spine strong but also engaged, so it knows to be using its strength to support us here in what can be a difficult posture for some. So please bring your chin to the center of the mat, hands underneath shoulders, elbows at your side. Press the feet together, legs together, raise them off the floor, raise your hands off the floor a little bit, and then start inhaling, chin, collarbone, chest. Note your shoulders and elbows, shoulders down, elbows by the side. Hold and breathe, and then exhale down, one vertebrae at a time. When the chin meets the floor, rest on the opposite cheek from last time. Let's bring our chins back to center. Let's press our feet together, legs together, lift them up, lift your hands up, chin, collarbone, chest come up. Note your shoulders, note your elbows. Eyes on the ceiling can help. Hold and breathe. And exhale down, one vertebrae at a time. When you get the chin to the floor, rest on the opposite cheek from last time. And once more, the unsupported cobra. Chin comes back to center. Feet pressed together, legs pressed together, legs up, hands up, come up. Hold and breathe. Very good. Excellent effort. Very good. Eyes on the ceiling. Note your shoulders. Make sure they're not bunching. And then exhale and come down. When the chin meets the floor, sweep the arms around behind. And melt into your mat. And see how much of the front of the body you can make available to the floor now. And now we'll work with our supported cobras. We get there through unsupported cobras. So chin back to the center of the mat. Hands underneath shoulders. Elbows by your side. Press the feet together, legs together. Lift them up. Engage the low spine. Now raise the hands up. Come up unsupported. Note your shoulders and elbows. If shoulders are down and elbows are in tight, press your palms into your mat and come up supported cobra. A long sweeping arc from the tailbone to the shoulders. Reach with your chin, eyes on the ceiling. Full deep inhale here. And exhale down, one vertebrae at a time. Place each vertebrae on the floor. When the chin meets your mat, go ahead and rest on one cheek. Keep your hands where they are under your shoulders. We'll do 2 more of those. So just breathe normally for a moment here. Chin back to center, please. Go ahead and press the feet together, legs together. Lift, hands up, up, come up. Note your shoulders, your elbows, place your hands into your mat, press up, supported cobra, long arc in the spine, chin out, eyes on the ceiling, full deep inhale here, and exhale down, one vertebrae at a time. And when your chin meets the mat, go ahead and turn on the opposite cheek from last time, and just breathe normally. And one more time for the traditional cobra pose. Chin back to center. Press the feet together, legs together, raise them, raise the hands, start to come up. Pay attention to your shoulders, your elbows, press into your palms, come up into the cobra, get a long sweep, chin out, long neck, eyes on the ceiling. Take a full inhale here. And exhale down, one vertebrae at a time. And when the chin meets the floor, go ahead and rest on the opposite cheek. Sweep the arms around behind, palms up, let the feet flop out. And melt down into your mat, please. Relax for a moment. Let's bring our chins back to center. Bring both arms out in front, please. We're going to inhale up one arm and the opposite leg and back and forth. So let's all empty our lungs together. And inhale up right arm, left leg. And exhale down. And inhale up left arm, right leg. And exhale down. And inhale up right arm, left leg. And exhale down. And inhale up left arm, right leg. And exhale down. And inhale up right arm, left leg. And exhale down. And inhale up left arm, right leg. And exhale down. And inhale up right arm, left leg. And exhale down. And inhale up left arm, right leg. And exhale down. Now inhale up both arms, both legs. And exhale down. And inhale up both arms, both legs. And exhale down. And inhale up both arms, both legs. And exhale down. And inhale up both arms, both legs. And hold. And breathe. And hold. And fly. And hold. And exhale down. And rest on one cheek. Soften your elbows. Melt down the front of the body to the mat. We will be coming up into downward dog, so bring the chin back to the center of the mat. If you're wearing glasses, good time to put them back on again. Hands come beneath shoulders, elbows to the sides of the body. Let's press ourselves up first into tabletop one more time, and then straighten the knees and come all the way up into downward dog. Come up on the pads of the toes as high as you can. Reach the heels for the sky. Now press one heel into the floor, bend the other knee, and come back up on the toe pads and press the other heel into the floor and bend the other knee. And back up and switch. And come back up and switch. And come back up. And switch, and come back up, and switch, and come up, and switch, and come up, and switch. And now what I'd like you to do is come up as high as you can there on the toe pads, reach the heels as high up as you can. Actively engage the arms, wrap them around the ears. Now start to bring the heels to the floor. We're going to do a very, very active downward dog. So really feel that internal work as you stretch. Feel the stretching of the muscles from your heels
all the way up the back of the legs, buttocks, over the back, down the arms, all the way to the fingertips, and stretch and work that downward dog. And now start to walk the hands back towards the body, transferring the weight to the legs. As we do so, please bend your knees slightly so you don't hyperextend your knees. Transfer the weight to the legs. When all of the body's weight is on the legs, go ahead and let the arms hang loosely or fold them, and use the weight of the head to open the upper spine as you nod the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Make small circles with the head in one direction. Stop center, change direction, small circles the other way. And stop center. Bring your arms out to the side, palms up, and inhale and come all the way up. And exhale and press through the palms. Now, and inhale the arms all the way up. And exhale and press through the palms. And inhale up. And exhale, press. And inhale up. And exhale, press. And inhale up. And this time when you exhale, what I'd like you to do is bring your arms around behind, interlace your fingers behind the back, reach for your heels. So bring the shoulders down and back towards the heels. Now let's all exhale here, bend the knees slightly, and with inhalation, bring the arms up, the golden thread on the hands. Inhale fully. Stick the chin out, knees are slightly bent, and come over, forward bend with exhalation. So empty the lungs here, and then start to inhale, golden thread on the hands. Keep the knees slightly bent, straighten at the waist, straighten at the hips, straighten at the chest. Keep the arms up as long as you can, and then exhale them down. Now change the interlace of the fingers so that the other thumb is on top. Inhale the arms back up again. Bend the knees slightly, chin out, and exhale over, forward bend. And inhale up. And exhale, release the arms. And shake it out. And shake that a little bit. And let's work with our shoulders, loosening up the shoulders. So first, stand Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet a little bit apart, can be together. Knees loose, tailbone tucked slightly, shoulders back and down, palms forward, chin straight ahead. Resting pose, resting standing pose, Tadasana. Hold and breathe. And now let's bring our shoulders up to our ears and go back and down and forward and up and 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 back and down and forward, and inhale up and exhale, drop. Inhale up, exhale, drop. Inhale up, exhale, drop. Inhale up, exhale, drop. Inhale up, exhale, drop. One more, inhale up, exhale, drop. Now bring the shoulders to the ears again and go forward and down and back and up and forward and down and back and up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, exhale, drop. Inhale 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 up, exhale, drop. One more. And exhale. And shake it out. And loosen everything up in the back. And continuing loosening and working with our shoulders. Let's bring our arms out. T from the shoulders. Reach that extra 1/4 inch to the side of the room. Fill the lungs and go ahead and start small circles forward, please. And slightly larger and increase the diameter. And use your own awareness of what feels good to you. So come to whatever diameter, circle, and speed of rotation feels good. Listening to your shoulders, stretching and loosening those shoulder muscles. And now start to make those circles smaller, 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 small, small, smallest. Reach out, inhale, and start going backwards. Small circles and bigger. And once again, same thing. So listen to your shoulders. Let it be something that feels good to you. Don't generate pain, generate looseness. Let the muscles expand. And then start to make the diameter of the circle smaller and smaller and smaller. Small, small, smallest. Let's take a deep inhale here. And exhale and drop. And shake. Very, very good. Well, it is time to work with our warrior positions. So let's establish first our warrior 1 right side. We're going to bring our right foot back, 45-degree angle to the center line of our mat. The center line of our front foot, the left foot in this case, going right through it. Turn the hips forward. Lock those hips so that they're in parallel with the front of your mat. That's probably the most important aspect of Warrior 1 to focus on for now. Inhale the arms up. Full deep inhale here. Exhale, bend the front knee. Press down into the hips here and come to Warrior 1 and hold and breathe. As I've said, the work is internal, so feel that work in the hips. The body tends to want to turn a little to the right. Consciously open through the hips as you turn to the left here. Hold and breathe. And go ahead and drop the arms, straighten the front knee, step the back foot forward, roll the shoulders down, and stand in Tadasana. Let's establish our Warrior 1 foot position left side. Warrior 1 hip position. If that hip position is hard to maintain or to obtain, shorten the leg stance. Bring the hip around to parallel with the front of your mat. Inhale the arms up. Full deep inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee, open through the hips, press down into Warrior 1 and hold and breathe. Once again, the rotation in this case wants to be to the left. Consciously turn the hips to the right and breathe. Hands can be together, hands can be open, but arch the back, breathe into any tension, then go ahead and bring the arms down, straighten the front leg, step the back leg forward, and once again, stand Tadasana. We're going to go ahead and do Warrior 2 now, right side. In Warrior 2, our back foot, in this case the right foot, is parallel with the back of your mat. Your hips, in this case, are going to open to the right. You will all be facing that direction. Your arms come up T. Full deep inhale here. As we exhale, we open through our pelvis. We bend our front knee. We come down into warrior one. For most of us, the work is to open through the pelvis, to not, in this case, be turning towards the front of the mat, but to be opening sideways. If you're comfortable, turn your head 90 degrees to the left, sight down your front middle finger, hold and breathe. Warrior two. And drop the arms, straighten the front leg, step the back leg forward, roll the shoulders down, and stand in Tadasana. And just breathe for a moment. And we're going to do warrior two left side, so establish your warrior two foot position. Establish your warrior two hip position. Establish your warrior two arm position. Once everything is well established and you know where all of the parts of the body belong, take a full deep inhale here. Exhale, bend that front knee, the right knee in this case, open through the pelvis and come down into warrior two. If you're comfortable in warrior two, turn the head 90 degrees to the right, sight down your front middle finger, hold and breathe. Wonderful. And drop the arms, straighten the leg, step the back leg forward, and stand Tadasana once again. Now, as most of you know, the triangle pose that we favor here in beginner yoga comes right out of our warrior two pose. I'm going to go sideways so you guys can see it a little bit more easily perhaps. So let's go ahead and step our right leg back and establish our warrior two foot position and our warrior two hip position. Okay? Warrior two foot, warrior two hips. Now, the front knee, in this case the left knee, is going to not bend. So keep that one straight. Arms come up T. Full deep inhale here. Reach out over that front leg, the left leg, and place the left arm on top of it. Right arm comes straight up to the ceiling. Now, hold here and breathe. So this is very much like when we're in crescent pose on the floor. We use the breath as a vehicle to open the spine. Don't feel any necessity to melt down into this. Use the back strength to open space between the vertebrae here. Now let's all exhale together, and as we inhale, windmill back up, warrior two. Exhale, drop the arms, step your feet together, stand in Tadasana. And let's go ahead and do triangle pose left side. So step your left leg back. Establish your warrior two foot position, left side. Establish your warrior two hip position. Very good. Arms come up T. Lock that front knee so that you can not bend it, but reach out over it. Bring the right arm down on top of it. Left arm comes up to the ceiling. Now once again, inhale and exhale. When you inhale, the body might come up a little. When you exhale, come down a little. In fact, try doing it intentionally. Inhale and reach with your left arm up a little higher. And exhale and let go. And inhale and reach. And exhale and let go. And you see you can open up that space there. Now let's all inhale back, warrior two. Drop the arms. Step the feet together. Shoulders down and stand Tadasana. Continuing on with our standing postures, let's work a little bit with balance now. We're going to work with our most simple balance. That's the one where we give ourselves a little bit of a challenge. What I'd like you to do first is raise your left toes off the floor, Spread them as wide apart as you can and roll that left foot down and get a grip on the floor with the left foot. Bend the left knee, loosen the left hip, get the left leg completely engaged, and then bring the right foot off the floor and play. So sweep that leg around a little bit, front, back, sides. We're teaching the left leg to make micro adjustments in the knee, in the hip, using those muscles there, ankle, all to maintain balance. And this is all helps us establish balance. If you start to lose your balance, place your foot on the floor, come back up, and play a little further. And after we loosen up the left leg, let's go ahead and place the right foot on the floor. Raise those toes up as wide as you can. Spread them and then roll them down. Right knee gets engaged, right hip is engaged, and then bring the left foot off the floor, and the same thing, left side. So just playing, teaching the right leg to make the necessary adjustments to maintain balance, helping the body learn balance. And if you do absolutely nothing else, you can do a simplified version of this when you're standing at home, just lifting the leg off the floor, learning to balance. One of the secrets of balance, let's go ahead and place that left leg on foot back on the floor, stand Tadasana. One of the great secrets of balance is to find a neutral spot, someplace on the floor, a few feet in front of yourself, soft focus the eyes on that spot. And you'll find that that becomes sort of point zero. And then as you want to wobble, you'll hold on to that place. So it's a little balance secret. Let's go ahead and raise the left toes up again, spread them wide, roll the left foot down, establish the left leg as the strength here. We're going to just go to any tree pose that we like, that suits us. The most simple one being just lifting that right leg off the floor. Shoulders down, hands can be in front, hands can be in prayer, hands can be overhead. Hands can even be out to the side. Now if you want a more complicated tree, you can bring that leg, the foot against the thigh, against the calf, inside the knee, across the other leg. Any of those variations with the leg. But the bottom line is, if it's a challenge to you at all, just keeping it off the floor, you're doing the work. Let's go ahead and place both feet on the floor and just go ahead and shake it out for a minute. Like to reset the legs, loosen the hips as we do this. Bring the right toes up, spread them wide, roll that right foot down to the floor, loosen the right knee, the right hip, bring the left leg up off the floor, and once again, any tree pose variation, because there are so many of them, and they're really fun to play with as you get going, but in the short run, just that simple challenge of the balance. So see if that neutral spot on the floor can work for you as a way to maintain balance. Soften your eyes, soften your attention, and then bring both feet to the floor. And shoulders down and stand Tadasana. And just breathe on. Now let's see how we're doing time-wise. No, not so bad. Let's go ahead and bring our arms out to our sides, palms out. Inhale the arms up overhead. Fill the lungs and reach. And exhale and press through the palms. And inhale up and reach. Fill the lungs and exhale. And inhale up. And exhale, press. And inhale up. And exhale, press. Now if you'd like to come up on the toe pads, come all the way up, inhale up. Might be wobbly, find that neutral spot on the floor if that'll help. Exhale, press through the palms. There are many nerve endings there at the toe pad, so when you inhale up, if you can come up on them, that's a little bit of a massage, especially as you have to wobble around. Then exhale down and inhale up and reach, and exhale and press, and inhale and reach, and exhale and press. And one more time. Inhale and really fill the lungs here. And this time when you exhale, exhale and come all the way to lying flat on your back on your mat, please, for final relaxation. So take a moment to make yourself comfortable. You need to put on socks, sweatshirt, pillow. If you are working with a DVD at home, please do not get up and run off and do stuff now. But actually take this moment to relax. I can't tell you how often we have a tendency to shortchange ourselves on what might be the most important part of our yoga practice. So please, please, take a moment to use your mind consciously to consciously relax the body. Teaching the body how to let go. What a valuable skill. And the way that we achieve this is as I bring your attention to different areas of the body. What I would like you to do is bring your focus there for a moment without moving or engaging those muscles, and then consciously let go. You can use the vehicle of the breath. You can exhale and consciously let go. And so please, start by bringing your focus to your feet, into your toes, and relax your toes. Relax the soles of your feet. Relax the tops of your feet. Relax your heels. Relax. Relax the feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your shins. And relax your knees. Relax. Relax. Every time you hear me say that word, relax, your body can let go and release into a deeper, quieter place. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. And relax your pelvis. Relax, relax. Relax the abdomen and all the internal organs in the abdominal area. Relax your solar plexus. Relax. Relax your heart. Relax your lungs. Every time you exhale, you can go into a deeper,
attention, please, to your fingertips. Relax your fingers. Relax your thumbs. Relax the palms of your hands. Relax the backs of your hands. Relax your wrists, your lower arms. Relax your elbows and your upper arm. And now bring your attention, please, to your shoulders and relax the shoulders. Relax, relax. Relax the back of your neck, the back of your head. Relax your throat. Relax your jaw. And now relax your mouth, your lips, your tongue. Relax your teeth and gums. Relax, relax. Relax your nose. Relax the tip of your nose. Relax your eyes. Let them feel very heavy, soft, focused. Relax your eyebrows. Relax the space in between your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Relax your scalp. Relax your hair. And relax the very, very top of your head. Feel the top of your head. And relax. Relax. And notice that sensation of relaxation on your temples, relaxing your cheeks, relaxing your chin, relaxing your neck, your collarbone, relaxing your chest, your belly, relaxing your waist, your hips, your legs, your feet, until you feel completely, thoroughly, consciously please allow yourself to be conscious of the message. I enjoy an extraordinary good health of body and mind. And now repeat that to yourself with conviction. I enjoy an extraordinary good health of body and mind. And now, let's start to allow our attention to come back to this room and this time. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Windshield wiper feet and hands. But as you come back to now, nurture that inner calm that you've earned with your practice of yoga tonight. And holding on to that inner peace, see if you can find your way to lying on one side. And just take a pause there for a moment. And once again, nurturing, honoring that inner quiet. Just gently, please find your way up to a comfortable seated position. Cross-legged or seated on haunches, whatever is most comfortable for you. We'll complete our yoga practice tonight with one repetition of the mantra Om. And so I'd like to ask you to please empty your lungs and take a full deep inhale through the nose. Thank you all very much for joining me tonight. Namaste. I hope to see you again